Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. At least I think that's how it works. So we pop that one down there, and we will pop this one down here like this. The activator rail will go in there, and then I'll put the minecart on top of it. Everything is good so far. So that temporary block, that's connected down to that one, which is connected to that, which will then push everything in, and it should activate it in next to TNT. So let's fire it. Yes. That works as it's supposed to. So now what I can do is I can actually remove that dirt block. That one's now been taken away, and I should now be able to actually use this thing properly. Sen, would you like to see it working?
No, I think I'm just going to carry on.
Right, okay. Sen is going to carry on. She has got so much faith in us, she doesn't actually think it's going to work. That's what I think.
Well, I've seen it on the practice.
Well, there is that
as well.
We have done a lot of practice runs on this, so that is all in place. It's exactly where it should be. If I placed that piece of TNT there after that minecart was on the activator rail, it would do what it did last time. But now I click that one. It doesn't do anything on the way back, but then it goes that way, and it dupes TNT and then blows it up. So if I do that a few times, we've got 3 bits of TNT. I need to be a little bit careful just to start this off, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to get TNT being blasted back up. Once it drops down a few levels, we will be fine, and we can just kind of leave it to carry on. You've got to give yourself a bit of a gap, but you can see it's blasting a hole for us.
So it's going.
Oh, yes, it's actually working properly. So if I blast that now, there, and then you start getting a few extra bits flying out around. So I'm going to just drop that down in as well. Boom.
I can hear it going.
This is brilliant. Okay, I should be able to chuck down a few of them. Yes! Now we're talking. Now we've got a TNT Duper properly working. Let's go nuts. I don't want to shake him back into the fence over here. This is brilliant. Oh, this is fantastic.
You're noisy.
I'm wondering how close you are to it.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Like you could be quite perilously close to where it's all exploding at the moment. Gonna do some more of this. You know, it'd be nice is if we had some blocks of glass here and we could have a closer look. You know what? I don't need to worry about blocks of glass. We ought to be able to just move over the edge of this with a little bit of dirt. If I can, I'm gonna come out over here by 2 blocks like that, and then I'm gonna come this way so that we can peer down into the abyss. I can see iron down there. Iron is no longer too much of a concern for us. Right, but if
I was stopping to dig out the iron. I forgot that we had the iron farm.
Yeah, we got the iron farm. I mean, it's good to get it. Coal is more important. Like, we definitely want coal. Let me shake a few more of these down. Oh, there's silverfish down there. I can see a silverfish walking around. I can see some bits of coal in the pit. Now, this one, I don't believe, will reach all the way down to the very bottom. I can keep
It's getting a bit laggy. I think you must be very close.
I've just put in... You know, I did also just shake in a huge number of bits of stuff down there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. What we've got so far.
Bedrock. I've got to be close now.
Bedrock is level 3 when you first start seeing it. Right, I'm going to climb down off of here. The sun is up there. I don't want his creepers turning up while we're doing this. I'm going to climb down to part way down. We've got Sen's ladder over here that we can... is that lava underneath us?
Yeah, I've just... Yeah.
Right, so best if I don't drop down. I want to go that way, so I'm actually going to dig off the side over here. What's with the
Oh, that's even
cobblestone?
higher. Huh? What?
There's
Where?
cobblestone in front of me.
I was digging iron
Right.
and coal.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's coal underneath me. I just and there's some gravel. That's why you've got to be very careful when you do dig. Let's put in a couple of torches just to stop anything nasty turning up in here. And
Oh, I hope this isn't very deep.
oh, what, the lava?
Yeah.
Well, I've just uncovered a pocket of gravel here, so you can always like get some of that and drop in, or we can go and get more sand.
I wonder if I've got some gravel. I don't think I have. No.
Right, well, there's a big pocket. Come up the ladder part way, and you'll see that I've sort of started digging a cave.
Oh.
Just heading in across. There's iron in here. There's all sorts of treats. But all I was doing was I was just sort of digging through to try and find the bit that I've gone and opened up now.
What do you mean? Oh, what? From the explosion?
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm on the right track for it, though. I suppose I ought to go up and double check that. I'll do that in a minute.
Try to get rid of this lava.
I've definitely missed it. I've definitely missed
what?
it. The hole I've just gone and dug. I've just gone and dug a straight line hole along here, and there is a lot of iron and a lot of coal all the way along that. So yeah, I mean it's definitely not going to hurt to take the iron out, because we can always chuck it in a smelter, and it's a little bit more XP for us to use, which is always good. So wait a minute.
What?
I tell you what. Where I was digging through, it's not going to be far off of where the actual bit is. I don't need to go very far. Let me... Actually, I'll sleep first. And then I can come back up and we can go and take a look at that bit. Because you can only sleep at night. Yeah, it is nice. It's as good as night. It's as good as... Nice deep pit there. There's definitely coal in that pit. And then we can go and do some more digging and blasting and stuff like that. It is going to take a minute or two for us to blast everything down. Now, once we get a little bit more proficient at making these things, we might be able to make 2 or 3 of them at once and have them all going together, like side by side. It is possible to do that. It's definitely possible to do something like that. I'm going to go right in there and down to this one. So I just need to move where I've been doing my bit over here. All I need to do is come through this way a little bit.
I'm going to come grab some gravel.
Right, okay.
I think I've gotten rid of most of it, but there's some that I just can't get.
Right there. Yeah, there we go. Right, there's a load of gravel just here. I just dig that out a second. There you go. And right, there's loads more. There's a deposit right above us. But here's 27 pieces. Behind you on the floor.
Oh, thank you.
And my pickaxe is starting to wear out.
Yeah,
I've got a load of iron here. Okay, that's a double deposit of iron, that was. I'm coming over this way by a few blocks just like that. And another deposit of iron. Okay, I can't leave this iron behind. I just can't. It just seems wrong. And then I'm going to go from here. There we go. There's the blasted area. Look at that. This is awesome. Sen, you got to come see this.
Okay, that was 5 levels of lava.
Oh, was it? There's another gravel deposit here on the edge of what I've been blowing up.
Yeah, I might need more.
Because, yeah, so some of the lava deposits are quite big, and we're going to have to find a way to sort of get all of them. Right, what have I got out here? It's actually gone down by quite a long way. So there's a gravel deposit there. We've got iron
Which way have you got? Oh, you're there.
Yeah, there's another bit back here you can come through.
Oh, you missed some iron.
Yeah. You look in here. This is the hole that we dug.
Oh.
I think it looks pretty good.
Hang on, could I have not just done this?
What?
Well, I'm digging down to bedrock, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, you could have done. We are going to need more honey, I think. I think we're going to, like, speed things up a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to worry about going after all of the resources, I think, because, like, it means we're going to have to fight through zombies and so on. I think it's just going to be too much like hard work. So I'm going to leave most of the resources. There is a bit of coal here. I will grab that, because coal is always good to go and get. As a non-renewable resource.
I can do some gathering as well.
Yeah, I mean, once the blasting gets a bit lower, if we start to see things like gold and lapis and redstone and stuff, we will stop to pick those up. But I think for the majority of it, we won't, because otherwise we will be forever trying to gather the resources rather than worrying about anything else. So I'll leave the rest of it in there. All I really wanted to do to start with was just to see it, to see the pit. Do you want more gravel, Sen?
I should have enough now.
Because there's more up in... Well, alright, I'll leave that. I'll get that coal down there in the floor, though. Let me grab that, just while I'm here. Okay, not very much in there either, which is good, I guess. Means that we're done quickly. Okay, let's go back up the top and do some more blasting, and then we got to carefully dismantle that machine. I'm going to, I think, head back home and get a few more materials so that, well, one, I want the silk touch so that I can remove the dead coral from up there, because at the moment I can't remove any of the dead coral, which means that each time we make it, we use up the coral, and I kind of don't want to do that. Right, Sen, you're not anywhere near the TNT thing, are you?
Hope not.
Right,
I'm in my thing.
We'll soon find out if you are, because I have just chucked a load of TNT into the pit. Right, I can't even see it blowing up anymore. So we just do this. Now, what I can do is I can make if I was to take a load of repeaters, and that is as far as we can go at the moment, because we have found lava. So what we got to do now is we got to remove the lava, and that's kind of, you got to do that manually, really. But what I'm thinking is I'd like to build another one of these machines. Actually, I might build like a couple of these. We can do a couple of them side by side, and so there's got to be out like that to make this work. If I build 2 or even 3 more in a line along the edge along here, then I can have them all operating at the same time. We can blast our way down to the lava, and then we can worry about removing it. There is actually... Oh, no, I was going to say, there is a quicker way to remove the lava than dropping in stuff. I was going to say we could just dump some water in, but that's not going to help, because that's going to make it into obsidian, and then we have to manually go along and mine the stuff out, which is equally tedious and time-consuming. So I think the best bet is for me to go and get more materials for a minute. I'm going to run back a minute, Sen.
Okay.
And I'm going to get some more honey.
Yay! Bedrock.
Oh, you've got all the way down, have you? Ideal. I'm going to get as much honey as I can. And I'm going to bring that back. So we need 6 honey blocks per... 7 honey blocks. 7 honey blocks per TNT Duper for this thing to work properly. Which is easy enough. And I go up into here. And then I need to drop... We need a dropper here. Ah, there we go. Right. Okay, we are going to gather up a few buckets. There's some glass bottles there. I'm going to need some more, and I'm going to need some... I need more glass bottles. We're going to need quite a few glass bottles. I also want to make more campfires, and I'm going to want to make more carpets, so that we've got more bees that I can go and harvest, which would be quite handy. But somewhere... I mean, the buckets that we got is probably all right. So there's some black carpets there. And then we've got grey wool there that we can make a few carpets from. My bags are now completely full of useless rubbish, once again, as they always seem to be. That's because I got cobblestone that I'm carrying on me. Right, okay, well, I'll bring that out here. What have we got left in this chest? Oh, that's all the food is going in there. Right. Well, I'll chuck in a bit of this. And then we'll have a look in here. So there's 46 of them. Let me jump down. Well, you know what? We're going to have to burn coal. We're just going to have to burn coal in here, that's all. We haven't got anything else to burn at the moment. So we will drop that in there. And the iron ore I will go and get rid of in a second. I want to bring the gravel with me because we've got a lot of lava. Sen is sitting on a whole load of lava. And
Yeah.
there's more bits everywhere. So we've got a lot of lava that we want to get rid of. Which means that we've got a lot of work ahead of us. No gravel in there. And no gravel in there. Okay. Now, oh, I've got 64 glass bottles. That's more than enough glass bottles. All right. Nighttime is a-coming, so let me go and sleep. Then the honey blocks. So if I'm using 7 honey blocks on each of these, I want 3, maybe 4 of them. So I want at least another 13 honey blocks if I can. At least. Possibly more than that. Let me run up to the house a second and have a look in here. So I want to ditch the andesite. I'll keep the dirt. Actually, that is literally the only thing that I can drop into our sorting system. It's literally just that. One tiny item to get rid of. That wasn't quite part of the master plan, because the gunpowder was to make more TNT. I've got TNT back there. We should have enough to be all right with that. We should be okay, I'm hoping. I will go in here, and I'll ditch those 10, so I've only got 64 glass bottles. That's what I wanted to make. That was the other thing that we wanted to make. We want to go in that chest there and ditch those birch saplings just for a second. I'm going to go into that chest, and I'm going to ditch that flint. I want to take more of this wool right here. We've got various different shades, but what I can do with the various different shades of wool that we've got is I can actually go and dye it all white. If I was to dye the wool all white, I could then make the same color carpets all the way through. So I want to go and get a bit of the bone meal that is out here that we have been slowly accumulating. I've got 64 pieces in there. Take that, and then I can use that to dye the wool that we've got. Go in here. At least I think you can. Oh, right. I've actually got to make white dye with it. So if I do that a minute, like that, and take just to turn the bone meal into that, and then put this. Which way around does that go? Right. Apparently, I cannot dye these blocks of wool into different colors. Why can I not do that? Cyan wool. There, so I want white wool. White wool here is string for... Oh! I know why. I'm 90% certain that the way that you've got to do it is that you've got to build a cauldron. You've got to make a cauldron, you've got to put water in it, and then you've got to dip the wool in it, and that washes it white. At least I think that's what you've got to do. So that would be why this bit here isn't working. But, you know, that's all right. We can make a few carpets from the stuff that we've got. So I can go there with the black wool. Okay, so it's not like that. It's 2 pieces. I only need 2 pieces. Right, well, I didn't actually realise that. So I will take that. So I've got 12 of those, and I'll do those, and I'll make carpets there. So that gives me quite a few more carpets, which is a good thing. We can go and use all of those, and then I can dump that wool back in there like that, and I've got several carpets. I'll put the white dye in there. I'll put the bone meal over in the other bit in a second. Timber. I want to have a look at the timber now. We've got a bit in there. No. You had a chest here with a whole load of wood in it, didn't you?
Yeah, one of them's got loads of wood in.
Is that one? No.
Oh, I'm lagging, and it's not.
Yeah, I'm getting lag as well now.
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
wondering...
right next to lava and it's burning me.
Oh, you might want to move away from the lava then.
I'm trying.
Get well away from the lava. Right. Campfire. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Campfires.
Why?
Because I've got 43 bits of charcoal right there. Right.
Oh,
That'll be enough.
Charcoal somewhere.
No, I've got 43 bits. You only need 1 bit to make a campfire, don't you?
I don't remember.
You do that. You do that. And then you do that. No, you don't. Right. Fine. I will have to look it up. I thought that was how you made a campfire. That is not how you make a campfire. Seriously? I was so close. I was so close. It's not the actual pieces of timber that we want for this one. It's not the planks. It's actual solid logs that we want for that. So I'm going to take the solid logs right there. I'll take a couple stacks of them. The other logs that we've got acacia logs, we've got oak logs, I got jungle logs there. I'm just going to run these outside to our smelter just a second. I'm going to go into there. I'm going to put in jungle logs there, and I'm going to put jungle logs in there, and I'm also going to put jungle logs in that one. So that's going to give me 3 more stacks of charcoal eventually. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to put those in through. That's going to go around that way. Anything else? I'll put in that stack of cobblestone as well. The chicken can go in there. Anything else? No. Right. That can now keep smelting. Just keep going and going and going and generating more XP. Precious, precious XP. And we will want lots of it. So that goes in there. I had that bit right and I had that bit right. I had those correct. It would help if I actually didn't chuck away all of the logs that I just went and picked up. It would help if I kept some of them, I suppose. Just a few, just to help us out here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to go and I'm going to make just a few more sticks as well, just to help out with this. And that's going to get us some more stuff. And yeah, we are lagging quite a bit. I wonder, though, Sen, if we lag as much as
because we're separated.
Yeah, I do wonder if that has anything to do with it. I don't really know. I mean, I always feel sort of a bit like bad about whenever the game starts lagging, because I keep saying how good Nitrado are, and they are really good, and then we start getting a load of lag, and it just makes me feel really bad. Because, like, oh, well, you know, it makes it look slightly less rosy than what it actually is, and I don't like that. You know what? I'll just take those. I'm going to take a few more of these, and I'm going to run back out this way, and I'm going to stuff a bit more stuff into this furnace up in here. We'll drop in birch logs like that, and then I'll drop into here, and I will just dump in those. Have a look down here. There's nothing else I want to pick up in there for a minute, and I'll drop that up in there. Right, that's looking okay there. So now I need to run out round to the bees and start gathering up some honey from them. Now, somewhere out this way, there we go. We want to go out this side. And go through here, like that, and start getting as much honey as I can. Now, oh, that is all right to go and get. So I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then I want to swap that one over. And so first up, I'll go round all of the hives. That hive there I can't do anything with, but that is full. So I'm going to remove that flower, and then I'm going to put that flower, I'm going to grow it again right next to the hive. Just there like that. There's a bumblebee there who's bumbling about. And then I'm also going to need to have campfire and carpet. I'm going to have to put these down as well, like this. So we'll put Campfire and carpet, like that. And then I can gather this. You are able to be gathered. That one I have already gathered.
Okay, where shall I come and get gravel from? Because I need lots more. Like, stacks more.
Yeah, there's gravel sort of around the edges of the pit. You know, in that cave that we were sort of going in along?
Yeah. Just keep looking in there.
There is more gravel there. Where you were digging it out from, you left quite a bit behind. I've got a little bit on me.
I didn't think I'd need so much.
Yeah, I've got some on me. I will get more when I, before I leave here. I'll get some more and I'll bring it down.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that one's empty. That one's empty. I can harvest that one. These over here are the ones that we haven't actually set up underneath yet. So I'm going to dig that one out. Place those two down like that. And then harvest. And I can come down here and I can do the same with this one down here. So dig out underneath. That one and that one. And then harvest. That's got no bees in it. And that one's got no bees in it. There are a few here without bees in.
See, I think I did them too close.
Possibly. Maybe that... I don't know. I don't know how the bees... Well, I know very little about the bees at the moment.
I think I should have done them further away. But well, no, I can just replant them.
It's all right. You know, we've got... It doesn't hurt, because what we'll do eventually is we will change it round and have... we'll make ourselves a proper bee farm.
You're going to get rid of my bee sanctuary?
Nope, absolutely not. We are not getting rid of the bee sanctuary. This is here to stay. This is amazing. I love this. But what we will do is we will build an actual honey farm as well, so that we can have much more honey collection rather than just relying on coming over here and trying to get everything out of the hives. A proper honey farm is just going to give us a continual supply of it. You have got an insane number of chickens here next to the bees, Sen, and I wonder if that might be... I think
I might need to get rid of some.
I am wondering if that might be contributing towards the lag that we are experiencing.
You can kill some.
I do wonder if that has got anything to do with it. Like, there is a lot of chickens here. There are a huge number of chickens.
Gravel.
What have I got down here? Okay. Right, I think I've gone round and, like, taken I've got to be really careful killing any chickens here, though. We're going to have to I think we're going to have to get rid of all of the chickens in the woods. I think we're just going to have just bees here. But we got to be really careful that we don't accidentally hit a bee.
Yeah, but we can just lure them away with seeds.
We can do that, yes. I didn't actually think of that. That's a good idea. So rather than me trying to start slaughtering chickens now, let's not do that. And have I got any honey that has come up yet? Okay, I got none over here, but I've got several honey jars now. That's 4. So I got 6 honey blocks, which makes 7 honey blocks there. So I've got enough. I've got 1 more machine so far. So far, we've got... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.